role players play important positions that are needed. The person that shoots the shot, you know what I'm saying? They're the superstar. They're the ones that, you know what I'm saying, that win the
Where are
championship.
we going with this?
If you let me finish, I'll show you.
Tastemakers.
Class. We do more than make a living, we make a life. When everything is dark, we are the light. We are the tastemakers, alright. Let tomorrow tell the stories that we make tonight. We do more than make a living.
Let's go ahead and bring up this content for the next topic right here. The question remains, you know what? Let's just hit play and let's do what the thing is. Thank you. As Litany says, don't forget to hit the like button. But let's see what we got.
I don't know if y'all remember that little clip you did, Trip, where you said women want an intellectual man until you get an intellectual man. And I just wanted to say I'm an intellectual woman, so what's up?
If you see me and you trying to say what's up, if you see me and you trying to say what's up,
shoot your shot, queen.
She pulled up from the logo.
Come get your man. They say women don't shoot their shot. Women don't show initiative. Well, what's up, Trip?
Hey.
Trippington?
Trippington?
All right, settle down. Settle down. We gonna talk after the show, settle down.
I'll be at my table after the show.
He'll be at the table.
That's right, queen. Shoot your shot.
And period. And
I like that.
Listen. So I actually low-key enjoyed tonight's conversations and Trip, and he be dropping some jewels like that. I just like their little format. It's kind of cool. I don't take it too serious, but they be on relationship stuff, and sometimes they be dropping jewels. Sometimes. But anyway, yo, the question remains. Ladies, guys, what y'all think? Should ladies be Steph Curry with the shot more often?
I don't know. Y'all go ahead first.
Nah, yo, I don't think so. I think they should be a role player. You know what I'm saying? Steph Curry needs, well, the Warriors are a bad example because they all shooters over there. But let's do this. Listen, Drew Holiday is an important player on the Celtics. You feel me?
Yes. Newly acquired.
He's not the superstar. He's not the one shooting all the shots.
He's not.
Me? But he's a.
But he playing that D dog.
Come on,
yes,
yo.
he would have, y'all. If Whit would have shot her shot at Goss would have stuttered. He'd have stuttered for like 30 seconds. Like she'd be like, "Are you speaking in tongues?"
You're probably right. But I think that the role players play important positions that are needed. The person that shoots the shot, you know what I'm saying, they're the superstar. They're the ones that, you know what I'm saying, that win the championship.
Where are we going with this?
If you let me finish, I'll show you.
Okay. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that get the points on the board. They take care of everything for the team. You know what I mean? The whole team gets the championship and the trophy. But Steph is the MVP. LeBron's the man out here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And people do what LeBron, LeBron's type A, not type A. He's a what is it? What's the word? Like LeBron's the leader on any team that he's on. You feel me? And he's the leader because he's the star. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The relationship goes as LeBron said. The relationships of the team goes as LeBron says it goes, because that's his role. You feel me?
All right.
So if the girl is shooting a shot at me, now, not saying that's making you the man, but that's like, okay, you trying to bag me. Like, all right, you impress me now. You show me what you about. You show me what you can do for me. You show me, like, it's an imbalance when it comes to how the relationship is starting off. And the person that has the most influence in the relationship, that's typically where the relationship goes. If both people agree to be inside that relationship. So
the person who's shooting this shot, in your opinion, has the most influence?
No, the person who's shooting the shot, it's up to that person now to impress the other person. Like, I think it's backwards. I think the guys should be the pursuers of the women, because if the guy's the pursuer of the woman, the whole game has changed. You know what I mean? And now it's like the guy has to do the thing so the woman can be like, okay, I like this guy. I want to get to know this guy better. I want to see if there's anything between us that is real, right? But I don't know. I'm just not a fan. Like it's a turnoff if a girl shoots her shot at me. Not saying you
Turn
can't
off.
make yourself, yeah, for sure. Not
So
saying you can't.
If Whitney shot her shot, it would be a turn off.
It probably would. I probably like really, but I mean, I would totally get it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'd be like, what? Like because now you're attainable. Like I like to look at you in my head as you're unattainable, and I'm about to get this. You know what I mean? So, and then also I think too, like there's nothing wrong with you making like positioning yourself to where you're making it known, right? Drew Holiday positions himself so to be where he needs to be on the court so that he can make the shot after it's passed to him, or that he can get the rebound, or he can, set the pick. But he's not the main shooter. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's just not my style.
Okay. Brina, should women shoot they shot more?
I don't know about more. I think it's circumstantial. Lit made a good point about Ruth. Um, I think if it's a situation to where the man is kind of clueless, and you need to make him aware, then yeah, you might kind of, need to either drop some hints or just pull up from half court. Um, but no, I mean, I personally don't think I would have done what that young lady did, stepping up to a mic, and shooting like that. That's not for me. But I don't know about more. I just think it depends on the situation.
Keynote.
Okay, first of all, I have shot my shot before. It didn't go as well, but I was also young. Okay, when I was younger, I was wild. We already know I was grown. I was mad grown. I was shot my shot when I was mad young. Like I saw a dude that I liked, shot my shot. He didn't reciprocate. It was on to the next. I don't think there's a problem with shooting your shot as long as you're not like overtly aggressive. Now, I think you have to be mindful of who you're shooting your shot at. If you're shooting your shot at a hunter, you're not going to get him. Because some men are hunters and they want to feel like they are in pursuit of you and in control.
That's me. I'm a hunter.
I don't think you have to, but to liken a woman shooting her shot to a woman finding a hunt, like shooting your shot is not pursuing a man. Shooting your shot is just opening the door so that you can pursue me. Because I could not say nothing. You could be in my ear bumping your gums for forever, and I'm not going to let you in. For me, shooting your shot is much clearer than you having to knock on the door and waiting for me to open it. I'm opening the door for you, saying, "Yo, you ain't even got to knock, pop." Like, pull up to the doorstep and say what you got to say and speak your piece.
Yeah, but now he's not going to treat you the way that he would have treated you if he would have shot the shot at you and would have pursued you.
Well, then he probably his pimp hand is weak, and he probably shouldn't holler at me no way, because I'm gonna shake him. I'm gonna shake him regardless.
Fam, it's not the way, yo. It's not the way.
Why he got a pimp hand? Why he had to have a pimp hand? Why? Why did he have a pimp hand?
No, not that kind of pimp hand. I mean the kind of hand that's secure and solid, like can't nothing shake them. First of all, most.
I didn't know pimp hands were multi-layered, by the way.
Let him do the rest. I mean, I'm a believer in positioning yourself. The problem is men be really out here like Elmer Fudd, okay? Just do-de-do. Y'all don't be knowing nothing.
That's facts.
A woman could literally drop the handkerchief, knock the table over, trip and fall into a puddle, and y'all be like, "Oh man, you tripped and fell." It's like, yo, I'm setting up the assist for you, and you still missing it.
Maybe we don't want the person dropping the handkerchief. Maybe you ever thought about that?
So listen. I think what Key is saying is very true. Sometimes dudes can be on their elbow FUD. I've told it many times before on this show. I was called sharp as a spoon because like 3 different girls at the lunch table at some point of the year had tried to holler at me in some little way, had dropped like hints, and I just won't picking them up. So yes, sometimes men can be Elmer Fuds out here and not catching it. I also agree with Corey. Do I think women should shoot they shot more? No. But like Bree and Key have already said, positioning yourself can be extremely important.
I said
Can
that
be
too, by the way.
extremely. Oh, God said it too. Okay. Positioning yourself can be extremely important.
Drew
Low
Holiday.
key, I think Rip Hamilton. Like finding your spot on the floor,
But he's
getting
a-
to your right spot,
he's a
pulling up
major-
for the shot.
Yeah, I feel that. That's true.
I think it's more Rip Hamilton, but I feel you, or Klay Thompson. To be honest with you, but
Nah,
anyway,
Clay's the shooter.
Yeah. So, but Klay is going to shoot. But anyway, my point is this.
Bobby Portis.
Bobby Portis get the rebound and but yeah. So listen. I got a whole 3 and D message in my head that could go left. Let me get that out. So yes, sometimes you really have to position yourself with men just to even get their attention. Because sometimes men be on they narrow. Like men be like this. Like I'm on my purpose, I'm on my job, I'm on my work, I'm not really checking. And then you just look up and you be like, ooh, how did you get here? Be on some Deborah Cox. And then be like, yo, that's what's popping.
I'm gonna tell you a story real quick. So this girl who I knew liked me, but I would always just play stupid as if I didn't know she liked me. And I think she thought that if I tell Corey that I like him, then he'll realize I like him, and then I got a chance. But so she did that. She called me one day. First thing she said on the phone was, "Yo, I like you." I just laughed, and then I caught myself, and then I was like, "Yo, I'm not even the man you think that I am." Like I had to go down that line.
Well, that was accurate. That was absolutely accurate.
It wasn't accurate. I just had to say something because I knew I had laughed, and that could be hurtful. So
I am not the man you think that I am.
Yeah. So like I go to that line because I don't want them to feel like, oh well, I'm not losing out because it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. Like I'll take the L so that you can feel better about yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Yeah. So she, but the whole time I knew what she was doing before she made that phone call to me, but I just ain't acknowledge it because I ain't want to talk to her. You know what I'm saying? So she was doing the little things.
Yeah. And there's ones like that too. I feel you. But then sometimes, I mean, I have personally been in a position where cats that I actually would have shown some time must have been dropping hints on me, and I just was not paying attention. I don't know why. What was going on in my life at that time? I was chasing after Jesus. That's what it was. Yeah. Anyway, so point being though, position yourself, ladies. Position yourselves. That's what it is. Position yourselves. You got to position yourself. I ain't saying shoot your shot. I'm saying you position yourselves. And I say this because Corey is right. Corey is right. If you shoot your shot at us, especially if we're young,
yeah.
Like there's a time when you get older and it might be a little different.
I was about to say, when you get on the other side of 40, none of this matters, girls. Okay, because they're not.
That's not a bad point. She's actually making. I agree with her here. But if you young, if you on the early side of 40, you know what I mean? You're in your 30s and your 20s, don't shoot your shot because niggas will be lazy. You feel what I'm saying? And you don't want that. And then they won't look at you the same. And when I say the same, I ain't saying they'll look at you bad. Right. I'm just saying it's a different thing when he's chasing after you.
Right.
Now, what we really need is the church mothers and the mothers who know how to let you position yourself. And then right when they about to go try to get that joint, you just straight up and disappear. And they be like, oh no, I got to have her. Where'd she go? That's what you really want. But that's an art to that. And I don't know, ladies. I don't know who teaches y'all to do that no more.
No,
I don't know who teaches y'all to do that no more. But that's really the game. When you position yourself, you get in play, you whatever, you awaken his eyes, and then you are hard to get. That's the game right there.
I love me a hard to get girl.
Game, but that's when you can make it happen.
Y'all said y'all don't like hard to get girls. They made a list of places they can't take y'all, and now y'all mad. So make a decision.
That ain't hard to get. I think my little brother showed me this cheesecake thing when we was, right before my mother had passed, and we was just kind of out and about. And he showed me the cheesecake thing. He was like, look, this is the dating pool right now. big bro, and he showed me what was popping, and he showed me the cheesecake thing. And I said, "Little bro, check it out, man. This is great. This is awesome. This is beautiful." She done let me know everything I had to know, and I ain't wasting no time yet. This is awesome. This is red flags. We're gonna go on to the next. There's nothing wrong with that. I love it. If you got an issue with Cheesecake Factory like that, and you want to show your tail like that, and you want to pull out your phone like that, thank you.
That's true. Because there's plenty of women that appreciate all those restaurants on that list. Like dudes are not phased by that list at all. You know why?
I eat at every single place on the list. I don't know what shorties go. I'm just saying y'all vacillate between I want a hard to get girl, but don't be too hard to get. It's like, oh, this is a game. This is a
no.
game.
I don't. What is when you say don't be too? What is being too hard to get? Because I don't.
So be attainable, but not too attainable.
That's what I like.
I told you, Key, and I'm not a woman, and I'm not a woman, so I'm not going to try to tell you how to do this. There is some church mother or some mother of sorts that is supposed to teach you this game. It ain't me.
I'm not dating right now.
It ain't me.
It's not even a conversation.
I'm just saying, if you can spark his interest and then make yourself scarce, goodness gracious. He like, where'd you go, babe? Where'd you go?
That's a fact.
Where'd you go? Come on back here. And he will chase after you just a little bit. But listen, and then it becomes there's an art to it because you got to still be dropping some breadcrumbs here and there to let him know that, he got some kind of chance. You know what I mean? You can't totally Urkel him out here. But listen, guys, listen. This is the game. Like, and I don't know who teaches this for the ladies. Ladies, y'all got to tell me who teaches this because I don't know who teaches this. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know who teaches
this. A mother would teach it, or the church mothers would teach it. There are some mothers who give game. I mean, I've been in positions once in a few scenarios where I got coached by an older sister who was like, let me tell you how you do. She taught me this thing called the follow test. I'm not telling you about it because then you'll know. But she taught me this game called the follow test and all these other little things. And they worked. And I was like, why does it have to be a chess game? Like, this is wild.
Because
I don't have this kind of
men are actually, to an extent, natural hunters. And what you have to work for is what you appreciate more. And that's just the game. That's just the game. When it come easy, it go easy.
I think women are tired of waiting. That's why they just gonna go out and get it themselves. Yeah, but when you go out and get
Judon, this is hilarious. He said apparently women don't want to eat on the first date.
That's what it seemed like. Yeah,
that is hilarious. I do believe. I mean, no, but it's different. I don't know how old that young lady was with the Indian dude, which is still Asian. But anyway, with the Indian dude, I don't know how old they was, but at a certain age, I get it. I get that. I get the way she was acting. I get the way she be.
Wait, what's the difference?
Early 30s?
No, I'm asking Anthony the question. He said he's still not trying to operate like he was in the world when trying to talk to girls. What's the difference?
Anthony, there has never been any difference in that game ever. There's never been.
There is for Anthony.
Outside of
that's my brother. There is for Anthony.
Outside, and you know what? And actually, you know what? I take it back, Anthony. Because
what's the difference? Mike, put me on.
I can't speak on that because I've always been a Christian. That's my brother. So I can't even say what I was about to say, Anthony, because I've always been a Christian.
Somebody put me on. What is the difference?
But whether I was chasing a saved chick or whether I was young and dumb and trying to do what we used to call missionary dating, either way, the game is the game. I believe I am to make once we have interest, I'm trying to spend quality time with you, trying to see what you about. And honestly, within the 2-3 months, I need to make my expectations known. You feel what I'm saying? As a Christian, you feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to let my expectations be known. Hey, look, this is what I see. This is what I'm trying to work towards. Yada, yada, yada. I'm trying to court you, whatever the game may look like, whatever. But yeah. I don't, the game ain't much different on both sides. Just one of the games is dogmatic, and one of them should have some kind of character and integrity.
By the way, fellas, if you didn't go to Jesus and R&B, you missed out because there were some quality, beautiful, amazing women there. I was like, y'all missing out.
Listen, I'll say this till the cows come home. If you are a Christian man, and my bad, because I know some of y'all fit this bill. I love you guys. You guys are my guys. But and it also, I guess it depends on what city you live in. I can only speak for my city. But if you in Atlanta, if you in Hampton Roads, VA, like where I live, and you in your late 30s, early 40s, and you a dude, and you can't quite find the right one, my opinion is you ain't really looking.
That's not true, quote.
I know. I got you. And there's some people in the chat that probably would say just what you said too, Goss.
That's not true.
Can't. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. There's just too many of them, y'all. There's too many.
That's true. There is a lot, but the ones that you really want to be with, there's not a lot of those. And it depends on what circles you're in. Depends on how you socialize. It depends on a lot. There's a lot of varying factors.
See, I don't. So I was actually thinking about somebody else. I actually wasn't thinking about you when I thought about this. But now, the more I think about it with you, nigga, I just don't get it. Cause you socialize. You was
I'm
in
not
these
talking about me.
streets.
Oh, I'm not talking about me. I'm single because I want to be.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Right. Y'all know I ain't trying to get married.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying if you.
Now you just said that you like Wit. You can't do that. Wit's mama could be watching.
That's true. Listen, what's her name again? Yvette. Listen, Yvette. I love your daughter. That's about it.
He ain't trying to marry her though.
Me and your daughter.
You know how funny our videos would be? Yo, our skits would be hilarious.
Our skits would be hilarious. Do you hear that?
How he planning for the future. He ain't even shot his shot. He already planning for the future.
I'm gonna call Yvette tomorrow.
Listen, y'all is wild. Listen, let's go ahead and keep this thing going.
Tastemakers. Class. We do more than make a living, we make a life. When everything is dark, we are the light. We are the tastemakers. Aight. Let tomorrow tell the stories that we make tonight. We do more than make a living, we make